Hi there. This little short lesson clip, we're going to focus on the pitch shot. Now, in my opinion, pitch shot is probably certainly one of the weakest areas in amateur golf. And we're going to break it down into, again, 4 key fundamentals and how we play the pitch shot. And the first fundamental is club selection. First of all, we have to understand what is the definition of a pitch shot. A pitch shot in golf is where we're required to get the ball in the air, landing onto the green and stopping as quickly as possible. So if you can look here, I'm going to play a pitch shot out to this yellow flag, which is about 50 yards away. Now, I carry 3 wedges in my bag, a pitching wedge, a sand wedge and a 60-degree lob wedge, and as the shot is required to get the ball in the air, it doesn't mean that we need to use the pitching wedge. So my club selection for this shot is going to be a 60-degree lob wedge. From there, the second key fundamental that we're going to talk about is in the address position. So what we're going to look for in the address position is for the pitch shot, we're going to narrow the stance, okay? It's not a full swing, okay? We're hitting at a shorter distance, so we don't need as much of a weight transfer. So I'm going to narrow the stance, okay? I'm going to play the ball position in the middle of my feet with a little bit more weight on the left-hand side. And in the address position for the pitch shot, I'm going to play with my hands slightly ahead of the ball. The third key fundamental we're going to talk about is as we take a half to 3/4 backswing, we're going to focus on bringing the handle of the club down so that as we return to the impact position, the hands at impact are slightly ahead of the ball, okay? So we're hitting down on that. Now, the fourth key fundamental that I would want you to understand in the pitch shot is that we need to feel comfortable in hitting down on the turf. So as you can see here, as I'm taking a practice swing, I'm allowing myself to hit down on the turf. Certainly what I would see most amateur golfers do is when they try to pitch, is they try to lift the ball in the air by straightening up the body and trying to use their hands to lift the ball in the air, whereas what we've got to remember is it's the club that's going to get the ball in the air. So we have to feel comfortable in hitting down on the turf. So demonstrate pitch shot here to the yellow flag. So into address position, feet closer together, hands slightly ahead of the ball at address, a little bit more weight on the left hand side. So 4 key fundamentals. First of all, understanding the pitch shot, club selection, using a club with loft. Second fundamental, we're talking about the address position. Third, allowing ourselves to bring the handle down in the downswing so that we're returning back to impact with the hands slightly ahead of the ball. And the fourth key fundamental is understanding that we've got to feel comfortable in hitting down on the turf for this shot. So I hope that helps. Go and give that a try and good luck.